last night and I woke up with this revelation in terms of like afflicted against a large group of people. It was like in the past, I would make a claim about a group of people, and it's funny I didn't notice it sooner, but there's this revelation came to me that was no longer is character assassination a valid arguing point for the claim that we make. So, in perspective, it was like everything was put into perspective. It was like God showed me that these, like, you made a claim against these people, this group of people, and they spent an entire year not debating or arguing the claim itself, but instead they collectively decided to create a character assassination against you, deflecting from the claim that I made itself. And I don't claim to be the almighty bearer of truth. While I love the truth, there are people who love the truth, and then there are people who love the lie. So I come around and I make a claim against a group of people. Now, I'm not saying I'm the almighty truth bearer of the group of people, but I say, like, let's find out. Like, we're going to find out. I never made a claim that it was XYZ. I just made a claim. I think this is what's happening. And instead of being given the duly opportunity to find out what the truth was, this group of people decided to character assassinate me as an argument to the claim that I made against them. And the irony is, within that group of people, there are plenty of them that actually want to know the truth about the claim that I made against them. This happens time and time again, chapter after chapter. So no longer will you be able to make a character assassination campaign against me for a claim that I make. I just want to find out the truth. Like, we'll find out. Like, F around and find out. Why do people stop effing around and finding out? Is because there are lovers of the truth and then there are lovers of the lie. And the people that are the lovers of the lie, they clot together. But at some point, and the irony is, within that group, there are people who do actually want the truth, and they're being robbed of that. So some of them will turn on each other because they actually want to know the truth. And the truth doesn't just come with words or whatever. It comes with like just natural showing up and being around and coming around, and how do people interact with you. There's a spirit in me that, like, people in the world, it's like weird. It's like they encounter me and they just are like, do I love her? Do I hate her? I don't know. I'm going to find out. And that's exactly it. You're going to find out, and I'm going to find out, and we're all going to find out. We're all going to find out. So that was the one thing. The other thing was, all this thing about being a strong woman, this is not a compliment. It's exhausting being a strong woman. That chapter's over. Like, no longer am I going to be a strong woman. I want to be a happy woman. I'm out of my strong woman era. I'm stepping into my happy woman era. I'm not going to be a strong woman anymore. I'm going to be a happy woman. That largely comes with God's judgment. That largely comes with, I choose to not fight. I just let God's will be done. Let God take care of you. This is what the enemy fears the most, is when you stop trying to vindicate your loved ones or yourself, your own character assassination. Let God do it. So I just let God do it now. I don't want to do it. I'm just going to let God do it. I'm going to do the best that I can to not fall to fall into the temptation to come down on their level. That would be like me trying to fight. No, I'm not going to do that. We're not going to do that anymore. We're just going to let God sort it out and figure it out, because, he's always working behind the scenes. He's always working in your behalf. If you would just step out of the way, he's going to work it out on your behalf. And part of that working out is what I'm saying about within these groups of people who love the lie, there are still some people who deep down actually wanted to know the truth. Like, they actually want to know, like, is there something to that claim that Lauren Pritchard made that last year? Is there something to it? Because they themselves might find that there are things within that group that they don't like either. So, it pays to make a claim. It really does. It pays off to make a claim. It pays off to stand for something. It pays off to say when something is not right, and voice it. It really pays off. If it doesn't pay off right away, it's going to pay off very soon after. Because if God put it in your heart and it was a claim that you were passionate about, He's going to work all things for His glory and His will on your behalf, as He sent you to even encounter these groups in the first place. I mean, how did you even encounter this group in the first place? God put you there. He guided you there. So He's going to work all things out on your behalf. So these are my full moon revelations. That's it. You're the right kind of people. Love y'all so much. Have a beautiful night. Talk to you again really soon.